Let's talk about the device you're probably holding right now, your smartphone. It's our camera, our connection to the world, and our entertainment hub. But what actually makes it tick? Deep inside, on the motherboard, is the Central Processing Unit, or CPU, the brain of your phone. This tiny chip handles everything, registering your touch, running apps, processing videos, and more. It's not magic, it's billions of microscopic transistors switching on and off, representing the ones and zeros of binary code. The CPU's job? To control every part of your phone, making sure everything works together seamlessly. Every action you take, launching an app, sending a text, gets processed by this chip. Without it, your phone is just a lifeless slab of glass and metal. The power packed into this chip would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. It's the unsung hero working tirelessly behind the scenes. Next time you swipe your screen, remember it's the CPU making it all happen. That's the real brain in your pocket. To appreciate your phone's CPU, let's rewind to the early days of computing. Back then, computers filled entire rooms and could only do one thing at a time. The breakthrough came with the von Neumann architecture, which let computers store programs and data in the same memory. But these machines were slow and massive. Everything changed with the invention of the integrated circuit. Suddenly, thousands of transistors fit on a single chip. This led to the microprocessor, a full CPU on a tiny piece of silicon. Moore's law kicked in, doubling the number of transistors every 2 years and making CPUs exponentially faster. Modern CPUs now have multiple cores, so your phone can multitask, streaming music, downloading files, and more, all at once. Engineers added fast memory caches and split data pathways to overcome old bottlenecks. The result? A supercomputer in your pocket, ready to handle anything you throw at it. That's how we went from room-sized machines to the tiny chips powering your phone. And the evolution isn't slowing down. So how does the CPU actually work? It follows a 4-step cycle: fetch, decode, execute, store, billions of times per second. First, it fetches an instruction from memory, like grabbing the next step in a recipe. Then it decodes the instruction, translating binary code into an action. Next, it executes. The CPU's circuits do the math, move data, or control other parts. Finally, it stores the result, either for immediate use or for later. For example, when you press your phone's power button, the CPU fetches and decodes the command, executes it by lighting up the screen, and stores the new status. This cycle repeats endlessly, powering every tap, swipe, and app you use. It's the heartbeat of your device. All your digital experiences, messaging, gaming, streaming, depend on this rapid-fire process. The CPU's speed and efficiency make your phone feel fast and responsive. That's the magic behind the screen. When you shop for a phone or laptop, the processor is a key spec, and not all CPUs are created equal. In Android phones, you'll see Qualcomm Snapdragon chips in Samsung flagships, known for power and graphics, and MediaTek chips in brands like Tecno, offering solid performance at lower prices. Apple takes a different route, designing its own A-series Bionic chips for iPhones, tightly integrating hardware and software for smooth performance. In laptops, it's a battle between Intel and AMD. Intel's core processors excel at single-core tasks, while AMD's Ryzen chips shine in multi-core performance and graphics. This competition drives innovation, making devices faster and more efficient every year. No matter the brand, the CPU is the engine making everything work. Next time you unlock your phone, remember the tiny chip powering your digital life. It's a marvel of engineering, evolving rapidly to keep up with our demands. The choice of CPU shapes your experience, speed, battery life, and what your device can do. So the next time you check specs, you'll know what really matters. That's the story behind the brains in your favorite devices.